Guys, this is a little bit embarrassing, but the information I'm going to give you is worth my embarrassment, so I'm going to put this up anyway. If you've broken your leg, I'm very sorry about that. You're going to need to use one of these walkers. And then I'm going to give you some tips today about how to deal with this, and also progressing on to crutches, and then finally to canes. I'm going to give you some tips and tricks about the cane and other things. So, when I'm working with a cane, I definitely wanted to have something that was a little bit cooler or nicer than a regular cane from the hospital or something. But there's some things about that, and especially down here, dealing with the end. There's problems with this because you're walking on it, or the walker, or the crutches. You're walking on it all the time. These things give you trouble. So first of all, let me talk to you about this cane. This cane I actually built because the one that I brought to Cyprus the last time I was at home, it broke going there. So I picked up a piece of olive wood. This is actually a piece of an olive wood tree. And I just fashioned it into a cane, and I put the head of the other cane on there. Let me talk to you about that. If you're going to mount the head or a head of a cane, a wooden cane, onto a branch or some sort of stick that you pick up, make sure the stick is really thick and not bendable. Olive wood is awesome for this. I mean, I can't bend this at all. It's very stable. What I did is I put 2 screws, I screwed them in pretty deep, leaving the heads protruded slightly, okay, about yay much. So I put 2 screws in there. Then I dug out the interior of the wood in here and made a hollow space. Then I put epoxy in there and epoxied it in, and it is holding without any problems at all. So that's one thing. Now let's talk about building the bottoms of your cane. Here is a cane that's pretty nice. It's like a walking stick from the 1780s or something. But the foot that comes on here is not very big. It's fine, but as you walk on this, it's going to go down. So what do you do to fix this thing? And how do you make it so it's more cushiony rather than this sound every time you step? Okay, right? You don't want that sound every time you step. So how do you make this a little bit better? Let me show you. It's very simple. This is what you're going to need. A part of an old shoe, like a sandal or something like this, a shower shoe, duct tape, black tape. You're going to cut it out using the scissors, of course. You're going to mount this on here. Then you're going to cover it with duct tape. A couple layers is all it takes. It lasts for months, I'm not kidding you. Okay, and then you're going to cover the duct tape with the black tape, and it looks pretty good. So I'll show you how that looks. When you're sitting with a broken leg, a little bit of knowledge from YouTube can make a big difference. Just a couple layers of tape, and then cover it with black tape. That's all you need to do. It looks good. Nobody will notice. It will grip the ground pretty good too. So you can see now the sound is greatly reduced. Sounds more nice. Also, it raises the height of the cane a little bit. And I want to show you one other thing. Sometimes, if you want to make an unusual end and you don't have a shoe, this is actually made with 3 corks from wine. So 3 different corks from wine. Believe it or not, I went through the catacombs with this. I walked all the way all around Cyprus with this, and I haven't had to touch it. So It's very hardy. These feet are much better than something you could buy in a store. So, hey, I hope it helps, guys.
Still she satisfies, leather jacket, zipped up tight. And no big ones coming, look for lost and found. I am pleased by the night city, where your appetite wears you out to sunrise.